Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we got the 5th inning program. It just dropped. We're going to show you how you can get through it in 24 hours. You can get through the entire thing or just to the boss if you want to stop there in 24 hours. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. It's going to be the absolute fastest method to get through it. So you guys make sure you are subscribed, because here on Sunday, August 8th, a little over a week, we'll be doing the giveaway for the Wander Franco autographed baseball. It does come with that picture right there of him doing the signing as well. But you guys got to be subscribed. That's the only rule for the giveaway. So let's go ahead and get right to the video here. I'll tell you how you can get through the 5th inning program as quickly as possible. But first, make sure to check out the sponsor on today's video, ahmlb.com, where you guys can get cheap stubs to finish those collections off and get those awesome cards for your squad. Use code BIG at checkout for 5% off. All right, you guys, so here we are. We're back. We're going to show you how you can get through the 5th inning program as fast as possible. Listen, now I have made this video similar to this for the 4th inning program and for the 3rd inning program as well, because we have a lot of new players to the channel. So if you guys have already seen it, it's going to be the similar thing. I want to let you know right now. But if you haven't, you're new to the channel, you guys need to know how to get through it. That's what I want to show you right here, all right? So here's how the first step's going to go. It's going to be road to the show. We're going to go right here. We're at the main menu of the game. We're at the very main menu, okay? We're going to go up here to the top. You guys are going to go to create, and you're going to go up here to the vault. All right, so when you're over here on vaults, you're going to go over to roster. You're going to tab over to it or bumper over to it. I would have showed you guys me getting over to it, but there was some inappropriate pictures in the logo vault. Wonderful. So when you get over here, you're going to go over to sort, which is the square button on PlayStation. I'm not sure. I think it's the X button on Xbox right there, but you're going to go over here to search. And then here's what you do. You're going to type in on find, you're going to type in the name of the channel, of my channel right here, Big Tom K 22. All right, Big Tom K 22. It's also my PSN name. All right, so here's what we're going to do. And then you make sure you change this to online ID. If you search it by name, you will not find it. All right, you got to search it by online ID. You hit search right here, and then here it is. It's got a little over 7,000 downloads right here. It's the one that I showed you guys for the last time. You guys can choose this exact same one right here. Road to the show, all zeros, choose Rockies. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit download. You're going to download it into your vault. You can choose whatever name you want. I've already got it actually saved, so we're just going to save it over top of the other one right here. Might as well. So you guys can do a new save, obviously. Sometimes the vault will show you an error message. So if it does show you an error message, don't worry. It has been saved. I promise. When you go into load it, it will actually be there. See, it'll say this unhandled server exception occurred. Don't worry about that. All right. So back out now. I don't know why it shows that, but it always shows it, and it always still downloads everything. So now you're going to go over here. You're going to go to road to the show. Now you're going to have to start a new road to the show to be able to load this roster, and you can't just play one that you're already using. So you're going to have to go to more options. And then you're going to go here to start new. Go to start new. It's going to take you to set up your ball player here. I've got other videos on the channel on that, so we're not going to go through that. Let's go ahead and skip to the next part. All right, so after you've got your ball player all set up, you guys go in here to the roster selection screen. It's going to say use current rosters, use default rosters, or load saved rosters. Well, we just saved one, so we want to go to load saved rosters. So we're going to go into here, and there it is. All right, and you guys check the date on this. And actually, this is when I recorded it just a second ago. So it is showing you guys how you can get through it right here. So here we go. You're going to go ahead and load this one up, load it into the game, and then we're going to go through this process. Now, remember what the name of it said. It said all zeros choose Rockies. And I get a lot of questions about this each month when we do this to help you guys out get through this XP program. But check it out. So what it shows, it says, have you been talking to any particular team? There is one team I've heard from more than a couple times. You have to select that one. All right. Let me guess. The Marlins? Nope, that's not it. No, it is a National League club, though, Coach. All right, the Dodgers, no, it's not the Dodgers, but it is one of their NL West rivals, all right? Because remember the name, we have to play in Colorado. Yes, that's the one. I want to play in Colorado. It's the Rockies. So there we go. We get set up right here. Let's see, Coach, I'm kind of expecting it doesn't matter what you say right there. It doesn't matter. If you pick the Rockies right there, you're going to get signed to the Rockies. So we're going to go and skip to the process. We will get signed by them. It's a guarantee. And we'll pick you up at the next step. All right, you guys. So there we are. As you can see, we get chosen by the Rockies, drafted by the Rockies. Obviously, we're going to start in the minor leagues. It doesn't matter whether you're in AA, AAA, the major leagues for this. I do recommend, however, starting over after a season or two, because you will start to see real players that are not just zeros. So keep that in mind to all of you new guys that are out there trying to do this. Or just don't forget, too, because sometimes you can forget. So at first, they're going to make you be a two-way player. All right. So it doesn't matter. You just select one of these. It doesn't matter. It means you mean pitching and position play. Fine. Sure thing, Skip. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Where do you want to play in the infield, though? All right. So here's where you want to play in the infield. You want to either be catcher or first base, because we're going to do the hitter, obviously. So we're going to switch to just a hitter position player in a little while, and you don't have to do the pitching one. We'll do a separate video about the pitching one here, probably tomorrow. But somewhere in the infield for sure right here is what we're going to do. Yeah, you want to pick, if you want to be catcher, you're actually going to pick the last option that it showed right there. But we're going to pick first base. First base is the best place to get some of the missions that we need to get done for this, to get through the program. We'll skip through the little cutscenes right here. And now we're in the clubhouse. All right, so let me show you guys what you're gonna do. When you get to the clubhouse, first thing, you're gonna go over here to settings, and then you're gonna go over to sliders, all right? This is very important. If you don't adjust your sliders and do this, then you're screwed, right? There's no point in even doing it, because you're not gonna get the hits, you're not gonna get through the program as fast. You have to do this process, all right? Human contact, human power, human timing, we're gonna move all those up. If you guys see them in the middle, then they did not adjust at all right? We just left them as the default. Human solid hits, human starter stamina, human reliever stamina, human pitcher control, and human pitcher consistency, we're all going to move up. If you're not using a pitcher, you don't have to worry about those so much. Computer contact, we want all those down. Just turn all those down. Computer pitcher control, that's fine. Just let them have good control, because you want strikes thrown to you, so that's fine. Strike frequency, you could turn up if you wanted. Just say they'd throw the ball over the plate more. Pickoffs, turn this one all the way down. Very important for this one. Pickoffs needs to be turned down, because stolen bases are going to be one of your missions, and they will try to pick you off, but not as often if you turn that down. The errors in the infield, turn these on, because you guys can get on base. Errors in the outfield, it's fine. A lot of them won't count as errors, and we'll show you that also. Turn all of those down. The fielder run speed, reaction, all that stuff. Turn it all down, because it's not just your guys, it's their guys. Also, base runner speed, let's see, we want all that turned all the way up. These bottom three don't matter. Wind, injury frequency, and trade frequency, they don't matter at all. But this last one here was base running steal frequency that you guys can't see. I turned that one all the way up. So do that and then save those. I've already got them saved. It'll make you save them. That's no big deal. Now let's show you guys where you're actually going to get your XP from, because that's very important. Obviously, we're going to go into this loadout screen, and each archetype that you have, I have a diamond one on right here. It has 4 perks available for it. If you have gold, it'll have 3 perks. Silver and bronze will have 2. You can do this with any of the programs, but I'll show you guys here, because the diamond really shows you, or showcases, what you can actually do. When you get, excuse me, to the program right here, you'll pull it up. And at each one of these points that you see in the program where you earn points and you get stubs, these are actually going to give you XP as well. All right, the amount that you will get for XP is the same amount that you will get at the very end of this program. So 11,000. You will get 11,000 XP at each one of these points as you go along. So 4 times, all right? When you're on the gold archetypes, it's going to be 8,000 at each mark. I believe the silvers are 6, and then the bronze are 5, if I'm not mistaken, all right? So you're going to earn XP from that. That's the big chunk of XP that you're going to get that's really going to push you through the program. Now, how do you get those missions right there, all right? And I realized I just showed you guys, the one I was on was actually a pitching one, so it doesn't matter, though, either way. So you can do it on the hitting one here. And I want to show you the missions, though, so it makes sense. So these missions, some of these are repeatable. Usually the first 3 or 4 are repeatable. 5 of these are, it looks like, yeah, the first 5 are repeatable. Putouts, assists, hits, extra base hits, and plate appearances for this one. All right, so what these are going to do is, as you go through the road to the show mode, and you'll just be doing at bats or base running if you need it for one of yours, then you'll be able to do these really quick. If you've got base running, it'll have stolen bases on here. All right, that's going to be it. I think it's like one of the only other options is stolen bases, because you've got everything else on this one, so you should be pretty covered here. Stolen bases, I'll show you how you can get them. Before, with the simulation glitch, you couldn't get those, but you can now. It's a lot easier. So all of these you'll fill up, you'll get all the points for them, and it'll get you through the program. The repeatable ones will help you at the end get to it. Now, keep in mind, if you have this, let's say it needs 50 plate appearances. If you needed 50 plate appearances right now, and you had, let's say, 48, and you go into a game and you get 3 plate appearances, that was going to give you 51. That mission is going to stop at 50, that repeatable mission for that game. You're not going to go on and like start to get the first plate appearance of the next cycle through the repeatable mission, even if you played in that same game. So keep in mind, just notice that if you notice it's not tracking, that's why. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to get all of that XP from this. Now, you're going to get it from gameplay as well, but now I think we're ready to show you guys how you can go in and actually do it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into play. You guys will go to play next. We're going to get into a game here and get it going. Let's see here. It's going to have to go through the first part of the calendar when you start it real quick. I'm going to show you guys this whole process because I want you guys to just walk through it with me if you need to. we go to play game right here, it's going to have us be a starting pitcher for this one. So we'll skip until it lets us be a hitter, okay? All right, you guys, so we went ahead and just simulated through the pitching game because I wasn't trying to get the stats for that. So you can't simulate, just know that. All right, so we're going to go here to play next game. Because you can play, you don't have to go back to the clubhouse. You can play an entire series at once. It's fine. We're going to go here to confirm advance. All right. So it's going to show us what we did in that one. It's going to pop up here. It's going to give us two options. It's going to give you these two options right here for our archetypes. You want to make sure you select the correct one if you have multiple ones in there. Obviously, you got to make sure you're selecting the one that you're working on. All right. I know it says third base on it, but we're playing first. It doesn't matter. Trust me. You'll get more putouts and assists at first base. That's why we did it. Every time somebody throws over there, it's a putout. If you throw it to another bag, it's going to be an assist. All right. And they get the out. All right. So here we are. We're hitting in this first one. I'll show you guys how this can actually go while you're hitting here. We'll just advance to the at-bats. It's pretty easy to get good hits. You guys will watch how poorly they actually play here in the game. That guy's going to score easily. You'll watch them get this ball in. Look, they throw everything away. So if it's going to be a single, what you would normally think is a single, it's most likely going to be a double most of the time. I could have got further than that, but I want stolen bases. Well, I don't need them for my mission, but some of the missions you will. I wanted to show you guys how to get stolen bases. I actually have it turned off. Hold on a second. We got to make sure you do this. Don't forget this, because I have it off, and this would have screwed me up here. All right, player lock base running interface. Player base running opportunities, I had it on none. You want to make sure you turn it to lead runner. All right, I've got it blocked here. 1 second. There we go. All right, you want to make sure it's on lead runner right there. So you got it on lead runner. Apply changes. All right, here we go. See, you can see my team's winning pretty good, man. This other team's really bad. There we go. That's going to be a base hit through. Perfect. We went the other way with it. It was a ball, but look, he's going to go over to third and probably score because he's so horrible. I'm staying at first, though, because I didn't get a double for it. Why not? Stay at first. If you need the stolen bases, I'm going to show you how easy this is to get the stolen bases now. All right, so you're going to be on first. As soon as you see the pitcher move home, just break for the bag. If you get a bad jump, don't worry about it. They're never going to get you out. Ever. It doesn't matter, man. They're horrible. They will not be able to get you out. So there's one stolen base right there. And then we'll go ahead as soon as he makes the move to home. We'll go ahead and break for third. And you'll see how easily we're there. Didn't even really have to slide or dive. Now, you won't be able to steal home very often. It's going to be very rare. But it does you no good for getting RBIs or runs scored or anything like that. So just go ahead and get out. It moves you through the process a little faster. All right, so now that's what you're going to do for the rest of this game. You're going to go through this whole process for this game. You'll play out the entire game. Let's see, we're in the 4th inning right now, so this game's going to take a little longer for me if we're in the 4th inning. Let's see. But you want it to. Man, this guy's throwing wicked curveballs. I haven't seen guys throw the curveball like this. Usually they don't throw a lot. They throw a lot of fastballs, so maybe we need to change that. There we go. There we go. In the sliders, you can adjust that to make them throw more fastballs. But we'll get a double on this one. And then what we'll do is we'd steal third base right there, and they get thrown out going to home again. All right. So pretty easy. Let's see. Let's steal third right quick here. Wait till he makes that break for home. There he goes. Nice. All right, so we get the stolen base. Now we're going to break for home. And you're out, man. You're thrown out. That's fine. But like I said, that doesn't matter. You're just going to go through and do this. All right, so we're in the 6th inning. I'm going to go ahead and skip to my next appearance. You guys cannot do this. If you skip to the next appearance, it will not count your stats. But you guys get the gist of it. I don't need to show you guys the entire game. You see how many runs you can score, how many at-bats you can get. It'll get you through these programs very, very quickly. So we're going to go, actually here, skip all the way to the end. Let's go to next appearance. We just want to get to the very end. My stats aren't going to count, all right? But I want to show you guys where your stats will count when you go back to the clubhouse. So you'll go return to the clubhouse. You'll go to confirm exit right here. All right, now you guys see I didn't get any progress right here. That's because, like I said, I simulated. So what will happen is it'll show you the per game XP that you got, and you'll earn a little bit per game. It's not going to be a whole lot or a large chunk. Do not worry about that. That's not where the bulk of your XP is coming from. It's coming from those programs, all right? That's where you want to be, go through as many of those archetype programs as you possibly can. It takes a little bit more time on the diamond ones. It's going to be less time to get through those silver and bronze ones, but there's less XP too. So you can go through as many as you want. Just get through the program that way. I've done this every time for the 4th inning, for the 3rd inning as well, in less than 24 hours. It's really quick. It's really easy. It is the fastest way to get through it and everything. But it'll show like your progress right here. Like I said, it shows me nothing. Breakdown. It's not going to show me anything right here. But that's fine. When we go back here, we'll go back to the clubhouse. When you go back in here, though, you'll look at your My Ball Player, and when you go to look at your missions, you go pull up the missions, and it'll show you your progress. It'll show you the missions that you've got to track and things that you've earned along the way. And you'll get all these packs and stubs as well along the way, some diamond equipment, diamond items that you'll earn. You'll be able to sell and make a ton of stubs doing this, man, getting through that program as well. So you guys enjoy the program. I'm picking Nolan Ryan. That's who I'm going with. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope this video helps you guys. You guys do me a favor. As always, though, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, so you guys make sure to subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.